Hey there, everybody. Welcome. I'm just seeing a black screen, so I hope you can see me. But welcome, everybody. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. If you're coming to this is a reading for tomorrow, May 1st, if you can believe it. Wow. That is crazy. But this is a reading for tomorrow, May 1st, or today, depending on when you're watching it. All the timestamps will be below this video, so just go down below. They're right at the top of the comments. But welcome, everybody. We're going to get started here in a few minutes, as always. Let me just change my chat around as well. Nina, hello. Mem. Welcome. All band, hello. Ellie, hello. Dad, hello. Sandy Rose, hello. And JC, welcome. Rebecca, hello. J Moss, hello. And Stacy, hello. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Am I missing anybody? Probably. Welcome to everybody that I'm missing. Elkzone, hey, Elkzone, by the way, I think you super chatted last night, and I was asking for you. I'm not sure if I answered it or not. I'm not sure, but let me know. Dawn, hello. Thank you for being here. Monique, hello. Eva, hello. And Lisa, hello. Welcome to everybody here. Like I said, we're going to get started in a minute. Christina, hello. Lisa, hello. Donna, welcome. Until that time, I'm going to answer some super chats and then we'll get started. So let's see here. I actually don't want to use this deck, so let's switch it up and use this. Studio supporting local artists. Hello. Spiritual Awakening. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Andrea, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, how does David feel about me right now? You have the World and the Five of Cups. This is like sadness is what I'd say here. So I feel like this could be sadness or some sort of celebration or some sort of separation feeling. The World is a good card, but it is a card of like feeling like things are over is what I'd say. It's like a card of completion. Five of Cups is sadness or crying over spilt milk, whatever you want to call it. So that's what I would say there. EMD, hello. EMD, thank you for the super chat. You say, what is Sag feeling when... You say, what is Sag feeling? When will he come forward to be with me or tell me what is to come with us? You have the Eight of Swords here in the Tower. This looks like some sort of separation here or stuck feeling. So I feel like he could be feeling stuck with the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is like a very shallow emotion because it's like, normally it's going to be hard to see on this camera, but she's just like standing in just like a tiny little bit of water. So it's like very shallow emotions and it's a stuck feeling. You have the Tower as well here in this situation. Yeah, you have the Chariot as well. To me, the Chariot says you have a choice on whether or not you kind of like wait for this to develop into something or not. And so it's like up to you. Yeah, I feel like there's someone else coming in for you. Probably an earth sign is what I'd say here. I feel like the Sag, you have the Devil, which is toxic energy, is what I'd say to you, EMD. So it's like, it doesn't mean that the Sagittarius is a bad person or anything like that, but it just means that maybe it's toxic in a certain way. I feel like this is someone new coming in for you. Yeah, Judgment. It's like you're moving towards your true like partner, if that makes sense, with the Judgment card. So I almost feel like you're moving towards someone new, probably an earth sign. If it's not an earth sign with the King of Pentacles, it's just someone who's very predictable, very stable, like the opposite of the energy that you're dealing with right now. So that's what I'd say there, but thank you again. All right, Nicole Long, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Who's better match, and could either of them be long term, Dan or Nick? They both look good actually. For Dan, the Aries, you have the Justice card, like very balanced, and to me this is like give and take. So it just says that the relationship would have a very good give and take with the Aries here in this situation. Yeah, maybe not long term though. Nine of Swords, temporary situation. For the Aries, for the Pisces, you have the Eight of Wands. Two of Cups, that looks much better. I like Pisces. I'm a Pisces. I'm dating a Pisces. Have been for a long time. It's been perfect. So like I said, I do feel like Pisces can work. I've talked about this a lot in the past. So to me, Pisces and Pisces can work as long as one or both of the Pisces is more like the driven type of Pisces. It doesn't matter if one of them's lazy, right? The problem with two Pisces dating is never getting anything done. So that's why I say as long as one or both are driven, motivated, all that other stuff, then things will probably be fine. So yeah, I would say the Pisces looks good. I mean, you're basically an Aries as well. So I don't know when this one was born, this Pisces, but I mean, Nicole, you might as well be an Aries. So, but I feel like that looks much better. Two of Cups, perfect match, and definitely long term as well. and a success. So I like it. Andrea, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Is there a chance me and David the Leo can date? I would say yes. The Sun, best card in the deck. So I would say yes to you for sure. Yes. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. My lawyer emailed me. I won't know if my case is closed until June. Sparked more worry about my apartment situation, may not be settled, etc. Sorry to ask. Don't worry here is what I'd say to you. And you have the Hangman and the Emperor. I feel like this is like all part of a plan is what I would say for you, JC. Hangman, more delays, right? I mean, delays, I've been saying it since last year, right? If you're involved in something legal, there will be delays. Plain and simple. It's going to take way longer. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like things will go well. 3 of Wands, success, taking the lead, becoming successful. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is also a card of success as well. It's like motivation. So I feel like this could be good for you here, JC. I really like it a lot. Someone asked about Scorpio. What I will tell everybody is, like, I have known, I say this before. I've said this before. I'll say it again. Everybody is always asking about, like, sun sign dating. To me, it's like the worst thing you look at is the sun. To me, the sun is like the worst thing you can look at for love. I've known so many couples that should not work according to astrology. So I always say, don't allow astrology to control your life. Don't allow it to control your relationships. It's like, it has nothing to do with the stars. They cannot stop something from working or make it work or anything like that. It's us. We are the only thing here that can make things work or not work. So I'd say, yeah, absolutely. 2 Scorpios, absolutely. It's like, as long as both people want it to work, it will work. Virgo Love, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What should I expect this week? You have the Page of Cups here. Definitely could be a love offer. I feel like you always get these good love cards here. So it could be a love offer. It could also just be good news, like about work or business or something like that here with the 10 of Pentacles. But I love the 10 of Pentacles. Really good card. So definitely success, abundance, good things coming in for you this week. That looks good. Donna, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. My boss asked me for a meeting. Does not look good. Should I be worried? Page of Wands. Moon. No, I would say no. Moon to me is like fears that do not exist. So I would say no. I feel like things will be fine. Yeah. Ace of Wands. Could be like some sort of new beginning or leading to a new beginning here, Donna. So I would say no. I mean, again, what I will say, and like I always say, to me, tarot will answer questions literally. So it's like, you might feel like this doesn't look good, and maybe you get laid off or something like that. But you could look at this and say, well, the cards are positive. The cards could be positive because they could be saying that, this is going to lead to something much better. So, let's just preface it with that. But I would say that looks good to me. Some sort of new beginning. Nina, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I be successful and graduate? Yep, definitely. Knight of Cups to me is amazing. To me, Knight of Cups is very good for success on anything, really, because it's a knight. It's a card of movement. I always say this. To me, all knights represent fire in general, because all knights represent movement. Even if you kind of like read anything that's more like older astrology tarot, or if you learn like tarot from like the Kabbalah, for example, they read knights as all being fire energy. They would read this as a water sign, but they would also read it as like fire energy. So because they all represent fire and movement. So yes, very good for success, graduating, like all those things. Syria Designs, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Should I work for my husband's employer? I feel like you could, actually, if you wanted to. Yeah, I feel like there'd be a lot of luck here. The Wheel of Fortune, like a turnaround, success, good news, good things coming in. So I would say yes with that right there. That looks really good. So yes, for sure. I like it. Hold on one second, everybody. Let me just write something down real quick. All right, sorry about that. That's good. San, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say future partner's profession, same background. Four Wands, as I always say, I don't consider myself a psychic that can say like, oh, they're this profession or that profession or anything like that. Definitely probably same background as you, very similar. This could even be like your family background or something along those lines. So, they could come from a very similar background as you, family-wise, growing up-wise, like all those things. I would say probably very similar with that Four Wands. Four Wands is like enjoyment, and it would be like enjoying things together. To me, this would represent someone who's like more action-oriented, probably someone who's like a real rainmaker is what I would say. That's what's popping into my head here. Four Wands to me is like finish line, so, and that's what's popping into my head. So I feel like whoever you will be with will be someone who is like a closer, like in sales, or someone who makes things happen, and probably in business here. Could also be a farmer with the Empress, or pretty much anything like that, anything having to do with a harvest or money, success, abundance, anything like that, but definitely same background for sure. Claudia, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, is the Capricorn being truthful about his feelings? Yes, is what I would say to you. Because Six of Pentacles to me does not say that they are lying, but it definitely says, they're probably giving you as much information as they want, is what I would say with the Six of Pentacles. So are they being truthful? I would say yes, but are they telling you everything? Probably not with the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles to me is too picky choosy. So that's what I'd say there. I like, that's not a bad thing though. It's like they're not lying. I feel like they're just not saying everything. So maybe they just haven't opened up fully yet. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. So you say here, you are not a doctor. I am not. But my symptoms are coming and going in waves. Got 3 hours of sleep last night because too much pain. Am I half through this yet? Two of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. I would say yes. I mean, Knight of Pentacles slow, right? But I would say yes to you. Knight of Pentacles is a good card because it's like, getting to the end of something. But Two of Swords is kind of like, just an okay card, is what I'd say. Yeah, Ten of Wands, releasing a burden. So I would say yes. Yes, for sure, is what I'd say there. No doubt about it. Studio supporting local artists. Hello, and thank you for the super chat. Card, please. You have the Two of Pentacles here. Eight of Cups. This is like walking away from something, probably something that no longer serves you. I did 4 of the weekly readings for next week today, and there was something about walking away from something in every single one of them. So I don't know what's going on. Other than the fact that, like I said, like when people were asking me about the whole virus at the beginning, I said like on a collective level, the virus was probably about cleansing something out of our lives. So it's like kind of like a collective energy, if that makes sense, that I feel like everybody's probably dealing with, like removing things. What those things are, the main things that come up are people, people that no longer serve us, or people who aren't good for us in general, or removing like jobs. So I feel like a lot of people could be, either being forced out of jobs, probably a good thing, even though it seems scary because we're probably being pushed towards something new and something better. Or, we're probably being pushed towards something different, So that's what I'd say there. But definitely like moving on from something, but probably for the best is what I'd say. Yeah, 3 Cups, celebration. And again, could have to do with people. That popped into my head. So could have to do with people as well. Megan S., thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Cards for love. You have the Queen of Pentacles here, the Magician. This says, like, you can have whatever you want in love, really. So I feel like you can have whatever you want. You just have to use your powers of manifestation to manifest it into your life with these 2 cards. The Magician says you have all the talents, gifts, skills, and abilities necessary to have love. You just have to kind of like, bring one into your life here, or bring someone into your life. The Queen of Pentacles is being skeptical, major energy right now, this like skeptical energy about love. I feel like everybody is skeptical about love in general, especially the other thing to think about is Saturn retrograding. Saturn doesn't really have to do with love, but Saturn goes retrograde this year, and so does Venus as well. So we could be like in a relationship that's like really good, but maybe the person that we're with reminds us of somebody from the past, or something along those lines. So it's like we have to realize that that it's a new person, it's someone different. If we can get over that, we'll be fine. If we can't, then we won't. So cut and dry as always. But that's it. All right, everybody, I have to get started. So thank you everybody for being here. Really appreciate it. Thank you for all the super chats as well. I will be answering the rest of the super chats, of course, at the end, so don't worry about that. But let's get started here. We're going to get started with Aries. Also, everybody, I have a post. I was going to talk more about this, but I'll probably talk more about it at the end. But I have a post in the community tab, so if you responded to that post and sent an email, I will be probably contacting all of you tonight. So that will be happening tonight. If you have not seen the post yet, I just posted a link, and I'll be talking more about that. I'll blab about it at Sagittarius and probably at the end as well. But Aries, I'm also going to do a video on that as well for any of you who had questions tomorrow. So that will be that. But all right, Aries. Aries, we're going to be using 3 decks tonight. So let me just get this other deck. And we are going to be using 3 different decks because why not? Let's mix it up, right? All right, Aries. Let's see what we have for you, Aries people, for tomorrow. Aries, you have the anchor coming up first here, the 9 of Spades. So the anchor is about, something holding you back, obviously, like an anchor. So it can represent needing to let go of something or needing to release something from the past. So I feel like for some of you, it could just be about needing to let go of something or needing to pull up anchor, needing to kind of like get moving forward with this 9 of Spades. So I feel like there's like something that needs to be released here. The other thing is that really the only thing I'm feeling for you here, Aries, is that the 9 of Spades just represents a temporary period of time. It just represents, a temporary situation, kind of like the 9 of Swords. So I feel like whatever you're going through is just temporary at this time if you're going through any difficulties or if you're feeling stuck. The other good thing is you have the Fortune card here. So I feel like there could be fortunes, money, or success coming in for you. So I feel like some of you need to just keep pushing forward here. I feel like there's like about to be a lot of abundance coming in for you here as well. For some of you, I feel like you're gonna like be finding love, but I feel like it could be like happening over the next like 6 months or so is what's popping into my head. But it feels more specific to me is what I'd say to you, Aries. Like I feel like if you have recently been divorced or if you're going through a separation, I feel like there will be new love coming in for you like soon. So I kind of like that. It kind of, like I said, it kind of feels weird because it's almost like, maybe you have been stuck on someone from the past, or maybe you went through a separation or divorce. Maybe you've been thinking a lot about that person, but I feel like this is someone coming in who makes you forget about the whole situation. So that could be good. But in a lot of ways, I feel like that 9 of Swords is saying there has to be a release before new love comes in. So I would say, release here so you can have this fortune. And finally, you have the Hermit. So I feel like for a lot of you, you have gone through some major difficulties, like pretty much everybody here. The Hermit is a card of climbing to the top of a mountain, having gone through a lot of difficulties and challenges in a lot of ways. It is a card of having gained a lot of wisdom as well. He has this gray beard. The beard, if you want to get into the symbolism, represents wisdom. The cloak that he's wearing represents wisdom as well. So I feel like you are kind of like sharing wisdom. For some of you, I just in getting sharing wisdom, I feel like you could be sharing things like teaching. You could be sharing information with people. I feel like for some of you, there are like training opportunities at work as well coming up, or you could be like your boss could be asking you to train people as well. So I feel like some of you could be like training people or helping people, and I feel like that would be really good for you, Aries. Kind of a weird message, but I feel like it's good. Like I said, this could be at work or in business. You could be getting some sort of training opportunity. I like it, Aries. So that's good. All right, Taurus. Let's see here, Taurus, what we have for you. Taurus, you have the 9 of Hearts or the Rider coming up first here. I feel like for a lot of you, the 9 of Hearts is kind of like the 9 of Cups in the tarot. It can represent a wish or a wish coming in. So I feel like some of you could be getting a wish. You could also just be charging towards success here with this card. So I do feel like there could be some success. Really, this card is the number 1 in the Lenormand card reading system. So it can just represent starting, just represent the start, the beginning of something, you being at the beginning of a project or something like that. I did your weekly reading for next week, which will be out on Monday, and it was all about starting something new, Taurus, and it was really, really good. It was really good, actually. Another really good reading for you. So I feel like some of you could just be at the beginning of a new process here with this card. Next, you have the Gold card, or this card is like called Gold or Money. So I feel like for some of you, whatever you're starting could be financial, and I do feel like there could be a lot of financial benefits to whatever you're doing here with this card. I also feel like for some of you, this is just talking about like getting something. Those are the words that are popping into my head, which is so weird. But I feel like you could be getting something from someone here, especially if you're you're getting into a relationship, but I feel like what you are getting is just something that has been missing. Like, so for example, it's like maybe you've been in relationships in the past, but it's like maybe the person wasn't very romantic, right? It's like I feel like you could be getting into a relationship where the gift or the money that you're getting is romance. It's not like you're getting money from this situation. I feel like it's just like some energy that you're going to be getting from whatever you're getting into. How many times did I say getting? Did anybody count? I don't know. But anyway, I feel like you're getting something here. And I feel like it's good. So I like that. Definitely could be money, literally, as well. But I would say it's like time to get started with that rider card. And finally, you have the Lovers. So it could be love coming in for you. I would say it probably could be a water sign. Even in your weekly reading for many weeks, you have had water and earth showing up in your readings, kind of like Virgo as well. So it could also be a Virgo, but it could be a water sign or earth sign. Could also be fire as well. You do get fire quite a bit. So it could basically be anything. But I do feel like there could be love coming in here for you. Probably a perfect match. Definitely somebody with something to give as well. So I feel like there could be love coming in the future. For others, I feel like it's just a perfect match with whatever you're doing, like in work or business or anything else like personal projects. I feel like it's just a perfect match coming in for you. So love it, Taurus. That's really good. All right, Gemini. Let's see what's going on for you. Gemini, you have the Ten of Swords. This card is called the ship or the boat. It's like a boat on the ocean. So this card is not like the Ten of Swords in the tarot. This card, the only way that it is like the Ten of Swords in the tarot is the fact that it just represents moving on from something or moving forward. But this is really more of a card of like kind of setting sail. And it's a card of like moving on to, something bigger and better in your life. So some of you could be moving on to something bigger and better in your life. This could also represent some sort of journey. So you could be going on a journey or a voyage, but it could also be like it could be more of a figurative journey as well. Like maybe you are trying to get a raise or promotion at work, and this could be a raise or promotion at work. It's like you're climbing the ladder. That's the type of journey that you're on. It's also an amazing card for selling something as well. It is the card of commerce, so just selling anything. And so I'd say if you're selling like anything, but definitely if you're selling like a house or a car, or if you're trying to sell something like that, this could be a sale as well. Next, you have the sweetheart card. So I feel like some of you could be finding your sweetheart in love with this card. This card just represents love, like, kind of like beginning of the relationship when you're in that like honeymoon phase type of situation. So I feel like for some of you, you could be in some sort of honeymoon phase or just like some sort of happiness phase as well with this card. But definitely could be love coming in for you here. For others, I feel like there's just a good deal. Like I'm getting like sweetheart deal popping into my head as well. So I feel like this could either be money, or like this could be a contract, especially with that the Ten of Spades as well. That Ten of Spades plus this could be some sort of contract coming in for you that could be very favorable. So I do feel like contracts as well. And finally, you have the Seven of Wands. I do feel like you get this card quite a bit, Gemini. The Seven of Wands is a card of conviction. To me, the Seven of Wands is like a card of defending your position at the top of a hill. I do feel like if you're like very specifically, I do feel like this might just be for one of you out there. It's popping into my head. Like if you're giving a presentation at work, or if you're like trying to get something to move forward at work or in business, I feel like saying don't back down. I feel like saying you are right. So it's like you might be trying to give a presentation and your boss might say no, or everybody at work might think it's a bad idea. But I really feel like this is asking you to stick to something in like that. So I feel like it's saying that if you're working on something in work or business and you have an idea, I feel like this is saying that you need to stick to it, because I feel like you are right, and I feel like everybody will see it. It'll probably just make you look really good. So that's why I would do it. For others, I feel like you're just more sure of yourself with this card, and again, I feel like that's a good energy as well. But that's that, Gemini. So thank you, Gemini. All right. So Cancer. Let's see here, Cancer. Cancer, you have the Ace of Hearts here, the gentleman. So I feel like there could be love coming in for you. Obviously, if you're not interested in dudes, this could be any sex that you're attracted to. I do not attach sex to my cards. The Ace of Hearts can just be love coming in. So I feel like there could be love coming in for you with this card, or you could be like finding new love as well. with the Ace of Hearts. This card can also just represent like good feelings as well, Cancer. So some of you could just be feeling more positive. The water sign readings, I did water signs in Taurus today for next week, and the water signs were just amazing. So really, really positive readings. So I feel like your reading for next week is really positive. Definitely like happier energy. Things aren't perfect by any means, but things are definitely better, is what it looks like with the readings. So I like that. Next, you have the Thought card here. I feel like this is about, I'm almost getting Hangman vibes on this card for you, Cancer. I feel like this is saying, the reason I say hangman vibes is that the hangman can represent needing to gain a new perspective, just needing to see things from a different point of view in pretty much any area of your life. It kind of just says like see the other side. So I feel like for some of you, this can represent, needing to see the other side or needing to see things from a different point of view. And I feel like that could kind of give you a lot of benefits. Same thing here. You have the Five of Wands as well. The Five of Wands can represent conflict, competition, chaos, like all these things, but it can also represent learning or kind of like seeing things from a different point of view. And it doesn't really represent seeing things from a different point of view, but it does represent learning. To me, on that card, these people are not fighting. To me, they are training, and that's kind of like how they are viewing what they're doing here. So I feel like for a lot of you, you could be training, or you just need to look at any challenges that you're going through as training as well, is what I'd say here, Cancer. I want to clarify this. Queen of Pentacles, yeah, like could be like financial difficulties, or could be like trying to find the resources. This feels like a stretch to me here, Cancer. This could be like one of those things where maybe you're looking for money, or you're looking for the resources to get started on something in your life. This is definitely going to be a stretch. Like, I feel like it's definitely going to be a challenge, but I also feel like you should push yourself through it. Like, I feel like you shouldn't back down from this challenge, whatever it is. So like I said, maybe you're trying to start a business. I feel like you just have to find another way. Remember what I said about like Hangman. Hangman says there is another way, right? It's a card of needing to hang upside down, needing to kind of work with what you got. Like, all those types of sayings are kind of popping up into my head here. So I feel like this is talking about being very resourceful, and I feel like you're going to have to do the work, but I feel like you'll be successful on whatever you're trying to start here, Cancer. So love it. Thank you, Cancer. All right, Leo. Let's see here, Leo. All right. Leo, you have the Seven of Diamonds. This card is called the Birds, and it just represents trusting your intuition. The Seven of Diamonds in the Lenormand card reading system is just like receiving messages, or hearing something from birds. Or the birds could be your dreams, it could be your daydreams, it could be intuitive messages that you receive. But I feel like for some of you, you need to trust your intuition here with this card. I also feel like the birds card here, the Seven of Diamonds, can represent just like random things as well, like omens, like random things that pop up. You could or random, like you could see random repeating numbers or whatever. So it says pay attention to all those things. Next, you have the journey card here in this deck. So I feel like some of you could be going on a journey, a ton of this journey energy, right? I mean, just for like the past few weeks, the world comes up and like everybody's reading. All these knights keep showing up in everybody's readings as well. So I feel like a lot of us could be on a journey. We could literally be traveling. We could literally be moving for some of us. And I said it all last year. For those of you that remember, I was saying all last year, I feel like a lot of people could be moving, probably randomly, probably by surprise as well. There's just too much energy in the astrology. I have the chart up over here, by the way. And there's just too much energy in there that could be like a surprise move, a surprise change, a surprise you get a job somewhere else, something like that. So I feel that for pretty much everybody, and I feel like that could be happening for some of you. This could also just be, again, since a lot of us are stuck at home, this could be some sort of journey that you're going on in your brain, in your head. Like, you could be learning something new from home, or you could be kind of like thinking about starting a business. Could be anything, but I feel like some of you could be going on a journey here, Leo. And finally, you have the Five of Swords. So I feel like you need to not give up on something here. I feel like you need to keep pushing forward towards something. This can also be a card of needing to kind of look at the humor of a situation, or whatever situation you're in. So it's like if you're finding yourself in a difficult or challenging situation, this could be just laughing at it or trying to find what is, trying to find the parts of it that you could laugh at or whatever. So that's what I would say here with the Five of Swords. For some of you, I do feel like this could be a breakup, but I would say with that Journey card, it's like, that would tell me that you probably want to move on anyway if you're experiencing a breakup or if you're in a breakup. So I feel like you're like wanting to move on anyway there. But that's that, Leo. So thank you, Leo. All right, Virgo, let's see what we have for you. Virgo, you have the Queen of Diamonds here. This card is called the Crossroads. You always get these cards of having a choice to make, Virgo. As always, pick the new path. The funny thing is, you also have the Queen of Cups as well. The Queen of Cups is not really a choice, but the Queen of Cups could be a change in direction. So I feel like some of you could be experiencing some sort of change in direction. The other thing is, by the way, Scorpio. You always show up in Scorpio's readings. Scorpio always shows up in your readings. So I feel like some of you, not all of you, but some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio here. So that's what I'd say there. But this card says pick the new path, basically, the crossroads. It says pick the new path. It can also say pick the more difficult path as well, because the Queen of Diamonds can represent kind of like wanting you to push yourself a little bit more. It's like the universe is wanting you to maybe stretch yourself as well here, Virgo. So it could represent, like, if you have a choice between two jobs, this can say, like, pick the job that has more responsibilities. Pick the job that's harder, because it will probably lead to more growth with this card. Same thing in relationships as well. Obviously, we don't want to get into hard relationships, but it could say, like, the way to look at it is that there could be a relationship that might require like a little bit more work, or it might require you to work on yourself more, for example. Like, maybe it's a relationship where maybe there's like one person who's easy, which I don't know that that's a good thing necessarily. And maybe there's one person who maybe they work a lot, right? And it's like maybe you like to spend a lot of time with the person you're with, but maybe this person's always busy. So it's like maybe it requires that type of work. We're not talking about like something super difficult. We're just talking about a little something. Next, you have the Jealousy card. Yeah, I feel like some of you could be dealing with someone from the past who is jealous. This comes up in pretty much all your readings. I really don't have much to say on this card here, Virgo, because to me, this is just jealousy to be ignored. So I would definitely just, ignore any jealousy that you're dealing with this card. I just don't think it's not coming from you. I feel like it's coming from someone else outside of you. So I wouldn't even engage in it with that card. And finally, you have the Queen of Cups. Again, some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio here. I feel like this is a choice here for you. So I feel like some of you could be either wanting to be with a Scorpio or wanting to go back with a Scorpio. Again, I feel like the choice is yours. Yeah, you have the Six of Pentacles as well. It's like I feel like you have to decide whether or not you have the energy to give to a love situation from the past. It might not even be a water sign. It might not be a Scorpio. It could just be a water sign, or it could be anything, right? But I definitely feel some sort of change. The other type of change that could come through these two cards is like some sort of death, but it would have to do with work. It's like you would have to. I feel like some of you are getting to the point. I feel like some of you are not here yet. I feel like some of you are getting to the point where it's like you're sick and tired of your job with this Six of Diamonds or the Six of Pentacles. And I feel like this is a good thing, because it's like I legitimately feel like you are probably not getting paid enough, or maybe you're not being valued with this Six of Pentacles. So I feel like you are wanting a change, but I almost feel like it's almost like you're getting pushed a little bit more. So I do feel like some of you could be, I would just say start looking for a job if you want another job, because I feel like soon this looks like you will be getting pissed off enough to leave. That's what I feel like saying. Very weird message, but I feel like some of you will be leaving a job soon. So that's that. Thank you, Virgo. All right, Libra. Let's see here, Libra. Libra, you have the Seven of Hearts. This card is called the Tree, and it's like a family tree. So it could be love for some of you, of course, coming in. Someone who like wants to have a family with you. It could also be, this is really just a card of going back to your roots. This could be literally going back to your roots. You could be moving back home, or you could be, visiting family, something along those lines. It could also be you, like maybe you have had a job in the past, or maybe you went to school for a certain thing, right? And maybe you don't have a job doing that, but maybe you're getting a job doing that. So I feel like for a lot of you, you could be getting a job based off of something that is kind of like your roots, something that you have come from. So that's what I would say here with the Seven of Hearts. Next, you have the Judge. Of course you do, Libra. Of course you have this card. This is like the Justice card. So I feel like some of you will be experiencing justice. I feel like some of you could be experiencing difficulties or challenges with with like child support, divorce payments, what's that called? Alimony, pretty much anything like that. And so I do feel like some of you could be getting something, like having to get something legal involved here, or maybe you're already in the process with this card. But I feel like there will be justice. I feel like you will be successful as well. Yeah, I feel like you have the sadness card as well. It's like you could be sad about this situation, but I feel like things will get cleared up very quickly, especially if you're dealing with legal situations. For others, I feel like if you're not dealing with any of that, I feel like you could be feeling sadness, but you always get like the Nine of Swords. This reminds me of the Nine of Swords energy, so I feel like some of you just need to realize that you're just in like a temporary funk, and I feel like things will clear up. And finally, you have the Knight of Wands. As always, every time, Libra. So it could be a fire sign coming in for you. So if you're looking for love, I feel like this could be love coming in for you. I feel like for others of you, this could be just desire. Like you're hoping for more desire in your life. This could be in love. So it's like you could be hoping for a relationship where there's like genuine desire. For others, this could be like hoping for just love coming in. Could be a fire sign coming in for you, like I said. As always, could be any sign. This is just a general reading. But yeah, I like this card. For others, this could be, it is popping to me like more hobby time. Knight of Wands to me is a card of hobbies. It's like more of a card of enjoying yourself. So, and this has been coming up a lot. So I feel like a lot of us need to like enjoy ourselves more or do things that we enjoy more with that Knight of Wands. So that's that, Libra. Thank you, Libra. All right, Scorpio. Well, let's see here, Scorpio. Scorpio, you have the Ace of Spades here. As always, Ace of Spades to me is just a card of existing problems being resolved. It can represent like overcoming difficulties and challenges. Scorpio, yeah, Ten of Wands. I swear this combination came up for someone last night. It might have been you, so I don't remember. But this here, to me, would represent like a difficult person at work who could be a boss, could be just someone above you who's putting on too many responsibilities onto your plate, who's putting too much pressure onto you as well. So some of you could be dealing with a very like overbearing energy from another person here. The good news is that Ten of Wands is kind of like, or the Ten of Clubs, I'm sorry, the bear is a card of leaps and bounds of success. It's like a card of jumping forward into success. So I feel like there is a lot of success for you. I would say this is my second favorite card in the deck, the bear. Even though it can represent heavy energy and it can represent difficulties, it also can represent huge leaps forward. So I feel like you could be making a lot of progress. And again, Ace of Spades, existing problems being resolved. Next, you have the Ecclesiastic card. Again, I feel like for some of you, you could just be dealing with someone who needs to drop some quarters, right? I feel like you could be dealing with someone who's just too much of a tight butt. Let's put it that way. So I feel like someone has a stick up their butt or something at work, and it's like you could be dealing with someone who only sees one way of doing things. Definitely the story that's popping into my head. So I feel like you could be dealing with someone who only sees one way of doing things, and they're just not open to anything else. So I feel like some of you could be dealing with that. For others, I feel like this could be you kind of like looking at certain situations in relationships. I'm getting like traditional. Some of you could be looking for something traditional, or the opposite as well. It's like I feel like some of you could be looking for something the opposite of traditional as far as love is concerned. And I feel like it could go both ways. So I feel like you could just be focusing on like the type of relationship is what's popping into my head that you want. So like I said, it's gonna be different for everybody, right? I also feel like this could just be education. So I feel like a lot of you could be learning how to improve things in your life. Next, you have the Five of Cups. So I feel like for some of you, Five of Cups is a card of crying over spilt milk. Really, it's wine, as I always say. It's not milk in these cups here, and really it represents having lost the taste for something. So I feel like some of you have lost the taste for something. Yeah, this is just like sick and tired of being sick and tired is what I feel like saying to you, Scorpio. It's like Five of Cups, it's like having had enough of like what you're experiencing right now. Three of Wands, wanting more, wanting to experience more, wanting to expand things in your life, wanting to expand your experience in general. It's probably, for most of you, it's probably very general. Three of Wands can represent like waiting for your ships to come in, but in a lot of ways, I feel like this could be saying that it's not necessarily that you're waiting for something. I feel like you're just like wanting more, is what I would say with this Three of Wands. The good news is I like the Three of Wands. To me, it says you're taking the lead over this situation right here. So I feel like that you will be kind of like finding improvements here. So yeah, I like this a lot, Scorpio. I feel like you're moving past this like fed up energy. Love it. Thank you, Scorpio. Really appreciate it. All right, Sag. And by the way, huge thank you to Rose. Rose, thank you. Rose, if you are here, thank you for the mug, by the way. And my coffee's cold now, so it's not showing the zodiac signs, but definitely coffee time. But Sagittarius, let's see what is going on for you. Also, before I forget, everybody, check out this post in the community tab. I'm putting together a little thing, and all of the information is in the community tab. For those of you that already responded to that, I will be responding to tonight, by the way, as well. But a lot of people have asked about life coaching and things like that for me. I'm not doing necessarily life coaching, but I have come up with something else. So definitely check out that post. I'll have a video up about that tomorrow as well, if you didn't hear that in the beginning. But Sagittarius, let's see here what is going on for you. Sag, you have my favorite card in the deck, the Ace of Clubs, the ring. So this card can represent marriage for sure. Can represent can represent a proposal. So I feel like for some of you, this could be love coming in for you. For others, the ring to me just can represent anything that's around you in general. So I feel like for some of you, this could represent like your circle of support, the people who support you. It could represent, really anything that's around you that supports you in general. To me, it's also a card of like a major abundance. So I feel like there could be a lot more abundance coming in for you with the Ace of Clubs. Next, you have the Unexpected Joy card. The Unexpected Joy card is amazing. I feel like there's going to be reasons to be happy. You have the Nine of Cups as well. Total satisfaction, total happiness coming in for you as well, Sagittarius. Yeah, really good, Sagittarius. Your readings have been really good for the first time in years that I've been reading for you. So, I can't really remember even going back till like the beginning of the readings that I used to do for you, like when I started this channel 5 years ago. I feel like none of your readings have been like ever like overwhelmingly positive, right? And I'm not saying that you're doomed or anything like that, Sagittarius. I just can't remember any readings that have like blown me away. But lately, I wouldn't say your readings have been blowing me away, but they are definitely more positive. I feel like there's probably maybe more reasons to be happy, more reasons for joy, more reasons to look forward to things that you want. And it could be like you're getting things that you want. Maybe you're finally seeing progress as well. So yeah, that's what I would say here. So that looks really good. And finally, you have the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Wands. So definitely success coming in for you. Nine of Cups is like a wish coming in for you, or satisfaction or fulfillment coming in for you, Sagittarius. And the Ace of Wands is amazing. Passionate new beginning. So I feel like there's like a passionate new beginning coming in for you here with the Ace of Wands. Plain and simple. So I really like that. The Ace of Wands is also a card of like total abundance as well. So I feel like there could be a lot of abundance coming in for you here. I like that. I'd say anything creative. I mean, if you're thinking about doing anything creative, I would do that here with the Ace of Wands. And any creative work would be a good idea. But definitely satisfaction coming in for you here, Sag. Love it. Looks amazing, Sagittarius. All right, Capricorn. Of course, Capricorn. Of course. That's all I gotta say about that. Capricorn, you have the bouquet here, so I feel like some of you could be getting a gift here with the Queen of Spades. This is the Queen of Spades in the Lenormand card reading system, and it is a card called the bouquet, so it can represent getting a gift or like a bouquet of flowers. It is kind of weird. You have like the death card as well, so it's kind of weird, like flowers, death, the whole thing's coming up together, but this could be a gift. For others, this card to me represents kind of like just jumping into darkness, as I always say with the Queen of Spades. The Queen of Spades to me represents like learning as you go. So it can say you are doing something in work or business or in your love life that you've never done before. It's kind of like my fake it till you make it card as well, Capricorn. Next, you have the Death card. I'm laughing at this card because I feel like a long ass time ago, I pulled the Death card for you, and I was saying that I felt like you were being stripped down to your skeleton, Capricorn. Maybe that's how your life feels, and it's like now you're having to rebuild yourself. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you are having to rebuild you in a lot of ways. So I feel like that's going to be a good thing. I feel like I feel like you've only begun the process. There's like this he's got this timer right here. It's like a sand timer, but it hasn't even started yet. So I feel like you are going through the process of a transformation. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be very happy. You have the Merriment card. The Merriment card is just a card of happiness. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of reasons to be happy. You have the Eight of Cups here, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, just walking away from things that no longer serve you with the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups, of course, is walking away from things that are no longer fulfilling to you. It's like you're deciding to look for fulfillment elsewhere. So I feel like a lot of you are looking for fulfillment in your life in other places. Page of Pentacles, new jobs, new businesses, new people, new everything. So that's what I would say there. I just feel like you're looking for newness. That looks really good. So thank you, Capricorn. All right, Aquarius. Let's see here. Aquarius, what is going on for you here? Aquarius, I swear you had this card last night. It's crazy when this happens. I feel like a couple people have had the same cards. I shuffled this deck before I got started tonight, so I know that these cards aren't sticking or anything like that. But weird. This card is called the Star, and it just could represent a wish coming in for you. It can also represent a turnaround. As I always say, to me, in the Lenormand card reading system, the Six of Hearts is like experiencing a turnaround. It's like obstacles being removed from your life. So to me, it's kind of like a card of second chances. So I feel like for some of you, you could be getting a second chance to do something or have something that you've wanted in your life before. So I just really get like second chances here. Next, you have the Fidelity card. This card is like a card of loyalty as well. So I feel like you could be just looking for a situation where there is loyalty. This feels like love to me here. The Six of Hearts, this card here, this is a very weird card. It's like a good card. It's really good if you're in a relationship as well. But it can be a bad card as well because it can represent, well, not really bad. It can just represent star-crossed lovers. Like two people who kind of like want to be together but can't for whatever reason. So some of you could be experiencing that. But I feel like there's a lot of loyalty in a situation as well. For others, I feel like you're looking for loyalty, but this could be in work or business also. Like you could be looking for a job where there is loyalty, like where the business is going to be loyal to you, where they're going to keep your best interest at heart. So I feel like, and this could go the other way as well, Aquarius. This could say that you're looking for a job that you want to be loyal to. Like maybe you're just looking to work for a place or a person who you actually look up to or, who you value. And so you will want to, help them and all that other stuff. I feel like people sometimes forget about that. It's like maybe we should be looking for jobs where we actually want to help the person, the owner, the company, the business, whatever, right? So that will probably help us in a lot of ways. So that's what I'd say there. And finally, you have the King of Cups. So this could be love coming in for you. It could be a water sign coming in for you as well. You've been getting water like crazy, Aquarius. So could be a water sign. I feel like it'd be someone very emotionally stable, someone just very stable in general with the King of Cups. And so I feel like this could be love. This is someone who can handle their emotions as well. So I feel like this could just be someone who can handle like choppy waters and things like that. For others of you, for some reason I'm getting a message here as well. So I feel like for some of you, this could be like a message coming in for you. You could be receiving a message, but I feel like it's from a distance as well. This could be in love, but, it could be in any other area of your life. And I feel like it's a message that comes in. I feel like it has you feeling a certain way here. Yeah, King of Swords could be like an official message. You could be getting a job, hearing about a job. Of course, could be from the government as well. So it could just be your stimulus check or something along those lines with the King of Swords. But I feel like there is something message-wise coming in for you. Yeah, definitely could be a job offer. I don't know. I wanted to clarify that more, Aquarius. So I feel like it could be some sort of job offer or something like that here. Love it, Aquarius. That looks really good. So thank you, Aquarius. All right, Pisces. Pisces, thank you for your patience as always. Let's see what we have for you, Pisces people. Pisces 4848, love it. Pisces, of course you have this Six of Clubs. Six of Clubs is, well, like I always say, I call this card the Cross. I think in traditional Lenormand decks, this card is called the Cross. But in this deck, it's called the crossing, so it has the same meaning as well. It represents kind of going through something difficult to have something really nice on the other side. It's like, it's really hard to see on the camera, but it's really ugly through here, but it's really nice on the other side of some sort of difficulty or challenge that you could be going through. So I would just say keep going, right? With this card, I literally said last night when this card came up, I was like, if you're going through hell, keep going. I don't even think you're going through hell, Pisces. I think you're just, it could just be some sort of challenge, something you're trying to overcome. I feel like it's something you've already been doing for a very long time in your life in general. So I feel like you've just been going through challenges, Pisces. Of course you have. To me, in general, Pisces, Uranus in your second house for the past 8 years. Well, really, not last year. Last year it moved out of your second house. But to me, Uranus in your second house is the worst, especially in Aries. So I feel like for a lot of you, it's been a very difficult not 8 years, but before last year, 8 years. Does that make sense? Probably not. But I feel like you're kind of like pulling out of it. Let's put it that way, Pisces. I feel like there's just improvements coming in for you there. So I really like it. Yeah, definitely improvements, love. You have the King of Hearts here, or the Jack of Hearts, which is the heart. So I feel like love, happiness, your emotions overflowing coming in for you. Next, you have the letter here. So I feel like this could be good news. Marriage, could be getting married. I feel like marriage comes up for you all the time, Pisces. It's crazy that how much marriage comes up for you, Pisces. So some of you could be getting married. You could be hearing from someone that you will be getting married to. So if you're hoping to get married, you could be getting married. You could be hearing from someone like online, social media, who's like hitting on you or something like that. You could be talking to this person, Pisces. For others, this could be a contract. Marriage is a contract, the letter. So some of you could be signing a contract, or you could be getting a contract for something. And I feel like it would be very good. For others, I feel like just happiness here, Pisces. And finally, you have the Seven of Swords and the Page of Swords. I do feel like for some of you could have someone from the past who's spying. I feel like they were just like a liar, cheater, stealer. Pisces, I feel like you've been dealing with this for a while, like some sort of liar, cheater, stealer. And I feel like you're just kind of like moving away from that energy, Pisces, probably walking away. I feel like you're not interested. I feel like you could be getting like hit on here with these cards. So it's like you could be getting hit on by someone who you're just not interested in, or you could be just dealing with someone from the past who you're not interested in here. So I feel like you're just not accepting the offers. I feel like it's only for like one of you there, Pisces. So that's what I'd say to you. But is there anything else? No. Yeah, I feel like you're over it, is what I'd say here. I feel like you're moving past someone from the past here, Pisces. That's all that's coming up. I feel like you need to be patient here. But Pisces, that looks pretty good, except for the end there. But everything else looks good. So thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card now. So let's do cards 1, 2, and 3 here. And let me just get a new deck going. So 1, 2, and 3 here, people. So 1, 2, 3. And G. Allen says, marriage comes up a lot for Pisces from other readers. There you go. So I think it comes up a lot. It's crazy. 1, 2, and 3. And, all right. That should be good. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. All right. If you pick card number 1, you have the Page of Wands and the Two of Swords. So I feel like for some of you, this is just about separation, but probably not in love, is what I would say. The Page of Wands is going on an adventure, but he's about to become very successful. Like, he's moving towards abundance. He's moving towards passion. He's moving towards desire. And he is walking away from a mentor. In the back here, there's like a guy. It's like he's kind of like matured to the point where he's being set free. So that's what's popping into my head. That's not really necessarily what this means, but I feel like that's what's popping into my head. So I feel like some of you are being set free here. Plain and simple. I feel like it's very good for you, card number 1, people. It's like there's some sort of freedom or some sort of release there. Love it. Next, if you pick card number 2, you have the Two of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Perfect match with someone here. Someone permanent, who will be permanent in your life. I feel like if you're in a relationship, I feel like this person, they could be an earth sign, they could just have earth in their chart, they could just be a very predictable, permanent person, it is what I feel here. But I feel like there's someone, like, this is like soulmates here. This is, deathbed stuff right here is what I'm going to say. Card number 2, it's like you could be with someone who you'll be with forever. For others, it could be a perfect match in a job, so I feel like there could be a job coming in there. And finally, if you pick card number 3, you have the Moon and the Queen of Cups here. Some sort of change in direction in love. I feel like almost saying this doesn't have to happen. Like, I feel like saying don't ruin something is what I feel like saying. If you're in a relationship, I would say don't allow fears to ruin the relationship here. Especially if it's a good relationship. Obviously, if it's not, then, by all means, leave. But if it's a good relationship, I'd say don't allow certain fears to end it for no reason when it doesn't have to be that way, is what I'd say here. For others, I feel like this could be you kind of like needing to move through your fears. The Moon to me is just a temporary period of time. The Moon comes up, the Moon goes down. So I feel like you just need to realize that your fears or your worries or your doubts are temporary and things will improve. There, card number 3. But love it. All right. Thank you, everybody, again, for being here. Really appreciate it. I'm going to answer some questions now. Of course, Super Chats will get preference, but I will try to answer as many people as I possibly can. But let me just make sure I don't miss this. Susan, thank you for the super chat, by the way. Susan, you super chatted through PayPal. If you have a question, make sure to pop it in down below. I'll be happy to answer it. And also let me know who you are as well. So thank you, Susan. And all right, Lasso TV, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Message for me, please. You have the the Lovers, so it could be love coming in for you here. Death, it's like some sort of change in love, but I feel like this is love coming in to your life. Could also just be a perfect match at work as well. The Serious Man, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, should I go through naturalization? I would say if you want to, then I would say yes. I feel like you will go through it, so I would say yes with these cards. So yes, for sure. Rosa, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, send Pisces mom a small MD gift or weird. I feel like it would be nice is what I'd say to you. So I feel like you could do it. Yes. The Wheel of Fortune is like luck, success, happiness. So I don't think it's weird. So I'd say yes. Quentin, hello. Thank you for the super chat. You say cards for getting new car for my birthday in June. I would say yes. 4 wands, reaching a finish line, Empress, success. So yes is what I would say to you. I feel like that this is going to be good for you. So yes, for sure. Action Frank, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Cards for new business venture. Love it. Magician here and the 3 cups. Magician says you have all the talents, gifts, skills, and abilities necessary to make this successful. It also says that you need to use your powers of manifestation to make it successful. But you have the 3 cups as well, which is a celebration. It is also a card of teamwork. So it says make sure to work on a team or get help from other people. EMD, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will JB reach out to me or see me? You have the 6 of Cups here, the Ace of Pentacles. I would say maybe is what I'd say here. 6 of Cups is like needing to walk away from the past. So I'd say if this is a person from the past, I would say maybe not, but Ace of Pentacles is an offer. So I would say yes with this card. So yes. Sandy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I'm starting a new job. Will it be a good change? I would say yes. King of Wands and the King of Cups. Yeah, I feel like it'll be very good for you with the 2 kings. So yeah, I would say yes. And you also say here, in a card for love, you have the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Cups. Could be an air sign coming in for you. Definitely love coming in for you here. So I definitely feel like there could be love coming in. Could be, like I said, an air sign, someone charging right in. CL, if you are here, let me know. And thank you for the super chat. But CL, if you have a question, pop it in down below. Nicole Long, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say Pisces Nick just came out of a long-term relationship last year. I question if he would get back into another one. I feel like yes, he would. So I wouldn't worry about it. Is what I'd say here. 3 of Wands, like future. 6 of Swords, improvement. So I feel like he would with those cards, Nicole. I wouldn't worry about it. Brittany X, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Should I get a new job at current company or a new one? Current company, New one. I feel like a new job. I feel like you need to keep looking, Brittany. Page of Swords to me is a card of like looking towards something new. So I would say something new. Because Page of Swords is like a card of seeking something, Brittany. So I feel like you will look somewhere else. Lonnie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Lonnie, you say here, will I be able to move May 2nd? I would say yes. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, I mean, knights are literally movement. So I would say yes, for sure. All right. Nicole Long, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I feel a really strong pull towards Aries, Dan, but I see a couple of red flags as well. Why wouldn't it be long term? What's the reason? You have the Queen of Wands here, Hermit. The Queen of Wands, I mean, I don't think that it would necessarily, that there would be anything wrong with it. I always say, like, tarot is not set in stone, Nicole, so it could turn into a very good relationship. Queen of Wands would be, like, very sexual. I don't have a problem with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But, again, he could be too sexual. He could be not sexual enough. He could be, he could be kind of like seduced easily by other people, for example, with the Queen of Wands. The Hermit is like too withdrawn, not opening up enough. So that's what I would say there. CL, thank you for the super chat here. Sorry, don't worry about it. Can you pull a card for me? Yes, you have the Eight of Wands. Quick success here. Eight of Pentacles, love this. Like, this is like quick success on something you've been waiting for, or something that you're working on. So I feel like there's either good news or success coming in for you here on something. Yeah, I like it. Probably after a tower moment as well. So love it. That looks good. Makisha, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, is M going to screw my company later if I hire him? I would say no. Yeah, I would say no. These are very good cards for you. So I would say no here. Yeah, no. I feel like you will be fine. Bianca, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What should I do about the Leo and myself? And thank you for the kind words, by the way. But you have the Five of Swords. This is like a breakup, if I'm being honest with you. So this could be breaking up or separating, basically. Yeah, I feel like you need to take action with the High Priestess. So I feel like you know what to do. And I feel like you need to take action with that High Priestess. So I'd say it could be a breakup. Ellie M, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Ellie says a collective for the pond. So we are going to do a collective. Thank you to Ellie M, but let me just timestamp this here. So for everyone here in the collective, this is for you. For everyone here in the collective, thank you to Ellie. We have the Fool here and the Devil. I feel like pretty much this looks really good. I feel like this could be love for a lot of you, for people who are looking for love. But this would represent needing to take a leap of faith away from something that's toxic, or from something that's not good for you. So I feel like a lot of you need to take a leap away from toxic energy. Even if you're not interested in love, this could just be removing toxic things from your life. Next, for the collective, we have the Five of Cups and the Page of Cups. So I feel like for a lot of you, like I said, this is saying like you could be crying over a breakup or upset about a breakup, but there's like, right behind you, I feel like there's new love coming in. So I feel like there's love pretty much for everybody. Again, if you're not interested in love, or even if you are, this could also just be socializing, by the way. So it's like we haven't been able to socialize. We've been stuck for a very long time. So, this could be like more freedom, opportunities to socialize, opportunities to engage with people, and definitely could be in love as well. So that's nice. And finally, we have the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Swords. I feel like there's some sort of victory coming in for a lot of you. This could just also be a knight in shining armor. So if you are one of those people who's looking for love, I feel like this could be love coming in for a lot of you. Someone who sweeps you off your feet. For some of you, could already be with this person. If you're already with your knight in shining armor, then this person could already be in your life. Ace of Swords is just a victory. For others, this to me is like an idea that you need to take action on, which I feel like everybody probably has ideas right now just because of the astrology. I feel like there are things that we can do that would make us very successful in life. So I'd say if you have any ideas, take action. You will be successful, plain and simple, with that Ace of Swords. So love it. Thank you, Ellie, again. All right. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, you once said that the Ten of Swords is a bad health card. You pulled it just now for me. Can you ask a few clarifiers? Sorry. Don't worry about it. You have the Ten of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. I don't remember pulling the Ten of Swords for you. Did I pull the Ten of Swords for you? Queen of Pentacles. No, I feel like things are fine, is what I would say here. I mean, I feel like the Ten of Swords could be a bad health card, but, like, it's not always true. These are very good cards. Ten of Pentacles, success, happiness. Page of Pentacles, kind of like anxiety, but, I always say Page of Pentacles, anxiety, but getting something new. Queen of Pentacles, kind of like turning over a new leaf. Queen of Pentacles could be a crossroads. So, I feel like things are fine there, JC. All right, let me click through this. Deborah, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, should I invest in cryptocurrency as I just connected with a group of investors? Curious if it's worthy. You have the King of Pentacles here on the moon. I would say probably not at this time is what I would say to you. I would definitely, to me, I'm a little bit biased is what I would say to you, Deborah. I'm a big fan of cryptocurrency, but what I would say is that with all the energy, number one, I'm not a financial advisor, so do not take this as financial advice. Number two, what I would say is with all the Capricorn energy, we really, really, really need to do our research. I've been pretty much steering people away from any get-rich-quick schemes or anything like that this year because it's just not the way things are going to work. There is no get rich quick from here on out. So, that's what I would say there. Do I think crypto is a good investment? I would say, personally, again, this is not financial advice, but personally, I would say just looking at the astrology and listening to a million other people talk about it, I would say yes, but I definitely wouldn't risk more than, whatever you're willing to lose. To me, crypto is basically gambling. So, at this point. Could that change in the future? Absolutely. But I would say right now, I would say no with the moon card, just because I don't like the moon. King of Pentacles is a good card. Like, it could be saying you're on the right track, but just do more research. Deborah, again, thank you for the super chat. Is Jason my soulmate? Queen of Cups here, Justice. These are very good love cards, so I would say yes. I mean, there are no these are not soulmate cards necessarily, but these are very good cards for love. So I would say yes with these cards. Queen of Cups, really good card for love. Justice is like cause and effect. It says like there is fairness in the relationship. So yeah, I would say yes. Alina, hello. Thank you for the super chat. You say, card for me, please. You have the Nine of Swords, Four of Swords. I feel like you're recovering from like a nightmare or recovering from something difficult in your life with this Nine of Swords. So I just feel like recovery here is what I'd say. Christina, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Where did it go? Christina, cards for the weekend. You have the King of Swords here, Nine of Wands. This to me is like, King of Swords is wisdom, but, it could be like learning. It could also be you being very direct with people in your life. The Nine of Wands like says don't give up, but the Nine of Wands to me can represent just being like a defensive energy, but again, it could just be the virus. Yeah, you have the Sun. I would focus on fun this weekend, Christina. Or I would focus on having fun or creating more fun in your life with that card. Lovely couple. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, forecourt Friday on my son's behalf. Lies against him. You have the Hangman, more delays. It's really, it's not funny. I'm not saying your situation is funny, but I'm just saying, lovely couple. At the beginning of this reading tonight, someone else asked a legal question. I was saying how since last year, I've been saying if you have court, if you have legal matters, there will be delays just because of the astrology. I mean, again, I said it last year, and it just continues through this year. So there's like a lot of delays, a lot of setbacks. So I just feel, honestly, more waiting is what I'd say here with that card. That might be a good thing, though. Maisha, thank you for the super chat. You say here, card for me. You have the Four of Pentacles, Maisha, Two of Wands. I feel like you need to take the lead on something. This is like you moving on from something here. Four of Pentacles, letting go of something you're holding on to too tightly. Two of Wands, like taking the lead, moving forward. So I feel like there's a lot of success for you in moving forward with the Two of Wands there. Courtney, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, is my friend Brad visiting me in the dream realm? Five of Pentacles. I would say no. I mean, these aren't really dream realm cards to me, so I would say nope with these cards there. Rose, thank you again. Thank you for the mug again, Rose. I'm gonna take a sip because I need it. And thank you for the super chat as well. Couple cards, please. You got it. You have the Queen of Swords here and the Ten of Cups. Queen of Swords could be a card of needing to open up to a situation, and Ten of Cups could be love. So if you're looking for love, this could be love here, or it could be like looking for love as well. This could also be you just like fortune after difficulty. Queen of Swords like very direct, and it's just saying you are moving directly towards the Ten of Cups. You are moving straight towards like success, abundance and good things. So fortune after difficulty, Rose. I love it. That looks really good. Rob, I am almost at your super chat. Just so everybody knows, I answer super chats in order, in the order that I have them in. And so just so everybody knows, the order that I have might be a little bit different than your order, or the order that you see here in the super chat thing. But I will, Rob, I am almost at you. San, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I still like CR. Any advice for me? Six of Wands, success, the world, date. So I don't know if that's a good answer, is what I would say to you. But I would say dating. I would date if I were you. Yeah, that's what I would say here. I feel like you should just date at this time. JC, thank you for the super chat, JC. Really appreciate it. Rob, where is your question? I thought I just saw it here too. Rob, thank you for the super chat. You say here, will I get a job in May? Will I be able to work from home? You have the Eight of Cups here on the star. I would say yes. The Eight of Cups, Rob, is just like walking away from a situation, but it could also just represent kind of like walking away from like challenges, right? The star is like just something you wish for, Rob, something that you want to manifest in your life. So I feel like you're just manifesting like good things here, Rob. I feel like you're kind of like getting wishes as well. To me, the reason I love the star is because it's like a good use of your time. So it says like the job you'll be getting will be a good use of your time, and you'll feel like that. So probably good for the money, basically. And yeah, I like that a lot. Yeah, definitely a job. Judgment is rebirth. So if you've been struggling to get a job, Rob, this is like going back to work, because it's like you're being reborn. You know what I'm saying? So love it, Rob. That is very good. Aaron, thank you for the super chat again. Really appreciate it. You say here, general card, please, for next few months. You have the 10 of Wands here, 5 Wands. This could be like coming to the end of exhaustion. So like if you've been exhausted for a very long period of time, this is you kind of like working to remove things from your life that have been exhausting in general. 3 of Pentacles, yeah, like probably through teamwork. This could be just wrapping up a project as well. I love the 3 of Pentacles. To me, 3 of Pentacles is like a card of showing off, Aaron. It's like a card of being good at something and you being recognized for something, right? 9 of Cups, yeah, some sort of wish fulfillment coming in for you in the next 3 months. So, yeah, really good, Aaron. Love it. All right, let's see here. George, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Can I get a card for the weekend? Strength card. I would be patient. 8 of Swords. Quarantine, stuck at home probably, but strength is like patience, needing to be patient at this time. George, is what I would say to you. All right, let me switch it up here again. All right. Utopian Fervor, hello. Thank you for the super chat. You say here, is James the right person for me? Let me just shuffle this really quick so that I can answer this for you. And let's see here. All right. Utopian, you say here, is James the right person for me? You have the 10 of Wands, the 3 of Swords. I would say nope with the 3 of Swords, so probably not. 7 of Cups, I feel like you need to get focused on like what you want in a person with the 7 of Cups here. Yeah, I feel like you will find the right person though. 10 of Pentacles is like everything you want in a person. So I feel like saying you can have everything you want in a person. I feel like you just have to like focus on it with that 7 of Cups is what I would say there. CL, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Is OV having a relationship with A? I would say yes. Lovers, right away. Yeah, I would say yes. They could be keeping it secret or not. 7 of Wands is a card of defensiveness, a lot of ways. So, but I would say yes to you. So, yes. Charlie Bear, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, any cards for wedding venue still not. Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is like putting in the work. So, I feel like you will just be putting in the work to get one or find one, basically. And I feel like you'll find one. Queen of Pentacles is just like, Queen of Pentacles is the resources. So it just says you will be finding the resources to find the right place. So I feel like you will find a place. George, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I get one of the 2 jobs I interviewed for? Yep, I would say yes here. So I would say yes with this card here. Yeah, it's like you've been waiting a very long time, George, with the 4 of Swords. So that's interesting. Knight of Pentacles, I would say yes. 2 nights. That's like quick movement. So, yes, for sure. All right. I think I'm all caught up here again. So if I have not answered your question, I will stick around for a little while longer. Feel free to pop your questions in down below if you have one, and I will be happy to answer it for anyone. Ines, you say, does Libra still love me? I would say, let's see here. I would say no. I feel like this is like toxic with that devil card. So I would say no. Elizabeth, celebrating myself and I's birthday. Made it to 51. Elizabeth, happy birthday, by the way. And you have the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like there could be an offer coming in for you, something you've been waiting for. So happy birthday, Elizabeth. Love it. Amazing. Teresa, thank you. Patricia, will me and my Taurus get more serious? 4 Pentacles. Yeah, I would say yes. I like these cards. Page of Wands is just like the journey of the relationship, more or less. So I would say yes. Elizabeth, thank you. Be wise. What Z feels for me? 7 of Swords. This is like tricky energy. I feel like there's nothing. Like, this is not something that's not developing, is what I'd say. Alex, you say, will I be in a loving relationship soon? I would say yes. Alex, the thing that I always say to people is that the cards can't say yes or no, that it won't be soon. You know what I mean? Or it won't take a year. Like, I know I always see readers saying, like, will you have love in, by July? I've done those readings myself. I don't think there's anything wrong with it other than the fact that you can have a relationship whenever you want to. Love is always available to us. So, we can have it whenever we want. So I feel like, this would technically say be patient and you're going to have to wait. But at the same time, like I said, you could, as I always say, it's the coronavirus right now. I guarantee you, if I went to the store and I asked every single person out in the store, someone would say yes. I say it all the time, right? And I guarantee you, even with the coronavirus, I guarantee you I could make it happen. So love is always available to us, is what I would say. But yeah, I feel like you have to take a leap of faith and get out there for sure. So that'll be that. But yeah, I feel like there's love for sure. Aaron, you have the 7 of Pentacles. I would be patient, Aaron. My thing is my thing with houses, just based off of the astrology, not what tarot is saying, Aaron, is that to me, it's just not a good time for buying houses for many obvious reasons. I started saying this last year, right? I started saying, like, it's not a good time to buy a house, really. The only way I would buy a house right now is if I got some sort of crazy deal on it, or if there was something wrong with it and I fixed it myself, right? Because, to me, the prices are going to be going down and all sorts of stuff, right? So I don't think it's a good time to buy real estate in the first place unless you get a deal. I tell people, if you want to buy a house, that's fine, but I'd be looking for something like a pocket listing, a fixer-upper. I always tell a story. I know someone out here in Seattle, they bought a house. Houses out here are ridiculously expensive, and basically a major crime had taken place in their home. And so they got a huge discount on this house. So, that's what I'd be looking for. Something like that. Where you're going to get a deal where if something happens, it doesn't matter. So that's what I say there. Where was I? Purple Magnol, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Advice for the week, please. 6 of Pentacles, take your time. I feel like saying planting seeds as well. 6 of Pentacles to me can definitely be a card of starting. Like, it's like a card that says start planting seeds in a certain direction, start working towards something you want. And Trust Graham, I would say no. I don't like this. I don't like this card. To me, it's not a card of lying, but I don't like it. Tamara, for the weekend, you have the Six of Swords here and the Temperance card. Like, moving on to calmer shores, like getting away from toxic energy, Tamara, getting away from, things that have been holding you back for a very long period of time and all that other good stuff, right? But I feel like you're heading towards improvement, Tamara. Temperance just says be patient. Temperance is a card that says you could easily change your situation around as well. It's a card of alchemy. So it says, like, you need to turn your situation around. Elizabeth Johnson, yeah, I feel like it will be successful. This is a card of authority and gaining authority, Elizabeth. So I would say yes, and happy birthday again, by the way. Leslie Cole, hello. I think we will have a crash and rent will go down too. There you go. Thank you, Leslie. And that's definitely very possible. Exactly what Leslie said. So that is also a possibility. Also, for you investor types out there, I mean, if there were, like I said, if there was ever a time where you could potentially, do the whole house hacking thing where you buy yourself a duplex and you rent out the other side or something like that, like, now is the time to do something like that, is what I would say to all of you. So, and again, that is not financial advice. It's just a silly little idea that I have, okay? So let's put it that way. Don't do it, you might get rich, right? Owana, I would say, I feel like you already know the answer to this, Owana, so I would trust your intuition. Isha, you have the Nine of Wands here and the King of Wands. I would say don't give up on something. I feel like you're working towards something, is what I'd say to you. Jen Leary, hello. Is my friend thank you for the super chat, by the way. And you say, is my friend communicating through mutual friends? I would say this is like some sort of wish coming in for you. So I would say if you are hoping that this would happen, yes. The King of Cups, like, look at how this is set up, Jen, right? It's like King of Cups to the King of Swords. So it's like if you're thinking that they're communicating through someone here, then I would say, I would basically say yes here with these cards. So I would say yes here. Nine of Cups is a wish. So yes is what I would say to you, Jen. Tamara, thank you again. I'm going to pull you more cards because I already answered you, but you also super chatted, so I'm also going to pull you more cards, Tamara. Tamara, you have the Ace of Wands and the Empress as well, so tons of abundance. I feel like it's time to get started on something as well here, Tamara. The Ace of Wands, like needing to work on something creative or needing to get started on something that you want to get started on. Empress, a lot of abundance. So I feel like there's a lot of abundance coming in for you, Tamara. Yeah, definitely some sort of major success as well. So thank you again, Tamara. Let's see. Claudette, you have the Ace of Cups. Could be like love coming in for you. Could be like your emotions overflowing as well. So I like that a lot. Alina, you have the Five of Wands. I would get out there and date. Of course, I feel like, of course, there will be true love coming in for you. But I feel like you have to get out there and date. Five of Wands, it's like a card of conflict and competition, but it just says, like, get out there, basically. Wander Girl, I feel like things will be really good. Knight of Cups, Knight in Shining Armor, your emotions overflowing, so that looks really good. Butterfly A, will Marcus ask me to be in a committed relationship with him? I feel like I would say yes, actually. This is success, so I would say yes to you. EMD, does Joel Sag have feelings for me in a future with me? I would say yes with these cards. Four of Wands is marriage. Ace of Swords is success. So I would say yes, star, wish. So yes with those cards. I like that. So yes. Evelyn, will we sell our business, sell at the price we want? Two of Cups, yes. I would say yes. Two of Wands. Two of Wands like demanding something. So yes. Jenny, hello. Jenny, you have the Eight of Swords here and the Ten of Cups. Fortune after difficulty. Eight of Swords, like needing to set yourself free, Jenny. Like needing to remove yourself from situations that are keeping you stuck. The Ten of Cups is fortune after difficulty. So I feel like there are improvements coming in for you, Jenny. I like it. So that's what I'd say there. Haley, I would say yes, Three Cups, celebration. Karen, card, please. Will I have to borrow money to get started on a business opportunity, or will I have enough to just start out on my own? I feel like you will have enough. I almost feel like you could start on your own, is what I'd say here, without money. So this is a card of learning. It just says you could learn and you will be successful. K Mobsy, whatever your name is, feel free to ask your question in down below, and I will answer it. Sarah, does Tony Virgo have feelings for me or just friends? Knight of Swords, Six of Wands. This to me would be, I feel like this says don't rush, like he's not looking to rush into anything. So to me, this would be friends at this point with these cards. Honey York, you have the Three of Pentacles, working together, teamwork. This is also showing something off as well. So I feel like this could be you showing something off or working on something that you will be showing off. So I love it. Jenny, thank you for subscribing. Really appreciate it. Let me just clear this out again because I'm getting all backed up. All right. That looks good. Kay, are you gonna make sure to put your question in so I can answer it? Patricia, thank you for the kind words. Really appreciate it. All right. I'm gonna wait for Kay for like 2 seconds. Miriam, yeah, I would say yes. I feel like you could easily attract more clients, so yes. Winnie, hello. You say card for the. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. I feel like you're very attractive at this time, and you have the Six of Cups as well. This is like a lot of happiness coming in for you, Winnie. Winnie, to me, the Queen of Wands is like you being very bold, being very assertive, like getting what you want, standing up for yourself. And it's a card of wholehearted energy, like putting all your energy into something. So, yeah, love that, Winnie. To me, that looks really good. I like that a lot. CL, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say their relationship will last OV and A. You have the Hangman, Death card. I would say probably not with the Death card because the Death card is an ending, you know? So I would say probably not. With that Death card. The Hangman is like, it just says that it's going to probably take some time, basically. So that's what I'd say to you. Claudia, yeah, I'm not doing personal readings at this time. But, yeah, that might change in the future. Firebird, in the future, you have the King of Pentacles. Financial success coming in for you. So that looks really good. K, you say here, I'm pretty good. There's some energy. Am I on the right path? Yeah, definitely. The Emperor is literally a card of a path because it's a card of following a plan. It just says, like, stick to your plan, you know, stick to what you're doing and you will be successful. So trust your intuition here, K. And Two of Pentacles, I would say yes. So yes, I feel like you're on the right path for sure. But, all right, that's that. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. I'm gonna cut this off here. So thank you again, everybody, for being here. Alina, thank you for the kind words. Really appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So make sure to come back if you want. If you want to. I don't know where I was going with that. Also, make sure to check out this post in the community tab that I'm posting right now. And I will have a video up more about that tomorrow. But thank you, everybody, and have a good night.